They reversed the result of your fight.
Yeah.
Should they reverse the result of that fight as well?
Just depends. Like if that changes the whole fight, if that gives Roach a victory, give him the victory. That's how you keep the integrity of the sport, right? That's why they suspended me, right? To keep the integrity of the sport. So I feel like if you're gonna.
You know, a lot of times when we say certain things on social media, I said, you know, to me, he's still a kid. And when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing.
So, Floyd Mayweather just signed a petition to overturn Gervonta Davis's controversial draw against Lamont Roach. And Tank is furious. We're talking social media meltdown, threats being thrown, and the biggest rift yet between Tank and his former mentor. This fight had everything: controversy, corruption, and a clear robbery that boxing fans still haven't gotten over. And now, with Floyd stepping in to push for justice, Tank's world is falling apart fast. But why would Floyd betray his former protege like this? What does this petition mean for Tank's future in boxing? And is NYSAC finally feeling the pressure to do what's right? Let's break it down.
Tank all day, man. Tank all day. Easy work. Easy work. My money goes forward. All right, guys.
Right in the front right here. Get the front rest there.
Easy work, Tank.
Come on, back here, please.
Shoulder in your face.
Back to the camera in the back. Oh, in the back of the line.
Let's take it back to where this chaos all started. March 1st, Barclays Center. Gervonta Davis was expected to walk through Lamont Roach like it was light work. The odds stacked against Roach. The experts calling it an easy win for Tank. But then, Roach flipped the script. From the opening bell, Lamont shocked the world. He wasn't just surviving, he was taking the fight to Tank. He threw more punches, landed more shots, and controlled the pace. It was the type of performance that had the boxing world thinking, hold up, Tank might actually lose this fight. But then, the 9th round controversy happened, and this is where things got messy.
Lightweight and undefeated record on the line against amateur rival Lamont Roach Jr. and on the unofficial scorecard of Larry Hazard, well, Roach is closing the gap.
This is where you look back on those early rounds where not much happened, but the judges have preferred Roach. It's an interesting spot for him to be in. This is everything he said he would do so far, he's doing.
Counter right, nice right uppercut. Roach taking the fight to Davis. Davis high guard, wanting to explode with the left. Oh, and that right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leaning with right.
He took a knee.
He took a knee. What is he doing?
He forgot his...
It's got to be a knockdown. What in the world is happening?
Took a knee. He's got to count.
I understand. You take a knee like that, that looks like a knockdown. All right? Back up. Back up.
That's a generous call from him.
Did he not take a knee?
He did take a knee.
And again, wow, okay.
I thought he had hurt his hand. Did he not take the mouthpiece to come out?
That's what I thought.
Oh, here comes Davis. Davis exploding. And Roach meeting fire with fire.
Roach eating some big shots and coming right back.
A minute and a half left into what has been an eventful ninth. We thought Davis might have gone down for the first time in his career. Instead, he exploded, and Roach took the shots and fired back some of his own.
Oh, Roach has to be careful. Tank loading up big here.
Tank unloading lefts and rights. Roach doing a pretty good job of deflecting some of these shots. Short left hand from Roach. Counter right hand lands by the challenger.
This arena is on their feet right now.
Final minute of the ninth. Lead right. right hook, left hand from Davis.
Never expected Roach to be taking these shots and countering and answering with his own big shots right in the center of the ring.
Roach feigning with the right uppercut and the left hook. Davis, high guard, taking a look. 30 seconds left in the ninth. Davis misses with the left and Roach. Check right hand there. Chopping counter right.
It's a really nice right hand. It's landing, but do not fall in love with it, Roach. If you throw it more than once at a time, you're going to get countered.
Another lead right hand there for Roach.
Yes, you're right. Davis, an expert at taking advantage of predictable patterns. Very good at reading the situation, but hey, he's in tough here right now.
In the ninth round, Roach landed a clean left jab that sent Tank down to a knee. Under boxing rules, that's a knockdown, no question. But referee Steve Willis straight up ignored it, brushing it off like it never happened. Then, in an even crazier turn of events, Tank walked back to his corner mid-round. His coach Calvin Ford literally stepped onto the ring apron and wiped something from his face. That should have been an instant disqualification. A fighter can't just pause the action to take a timeout because they're uncomfortable. But the ref let it slide. And just like that, Roach was robbed of the biggest win of his career.
114 to 114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
That means to do it again. Bring that money.
Davis. The first one is the unbeaten record. And a very interesting fight. What was your opinion of the decision by the judges?
I think I pointed out for the last 3 rounds. For sure, I think I pointed out the last 3 rounds. I was catching with some clean shots. I feel like I was breaking down as the round was going on, but
Had the knockdown been scored properly, Roach would have won by unanimous decision. Instead, the judges called it a draw, and the boxing world went nuts. Now, fast forward to right now, and the backlash isn't stopping.
Clearly in there, man. I thought I won. I thought I did enough to get the victory over a spectacular fighter. I told y'all from the beginning, man, that I got the skills to pay the bills. I've been telling y'all that. And I'm just glad I got to show it, honestly. I'm glad I got to show it. I appreciate, like I said before, I appreciate True Boxing Media. Some guys that didn't count me out. So that's just how I feel, man. I think I won. And, I can't wait to do it again. I can't wait to dance again.
Boxing fans, analysts, and even fighters have been calling for the decision to be overturned. And leading the charge? None other than Floyd "Money" Mayweather. Floyd just put his name on a petition demanding NYSAC overturn the draw and recognize Lamont Roach as the true winner. And when Tank found out, he lost it. Sources close to Davis say he feels completely betrayed by Floyd. These two have had beef for years, but this might be the final straw. Tank took to social media, firing shots at Floyd, saying, "This man been hating on me since I left him. He don't gaff about boxing, he just want to see me lose."
First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. How the say Terrence Crawford should fight? beat ass. That don't make no fucking sense. You don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Who's next in line? This will be next in line.
Is there like a
last question, guys. Is there
like a love-hate for like
Yeah,
fighter?
yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad. And
you're good, man.
And he, cause I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this.
And then he doubled down. Ain't nobody overturning S. Y'all just mad I'm still undefeated.
It was a good night for the sport. Didn't get what the decision I want, but we didn't get a loss either, so I felt like I won it, you know, the last couple rounds, so it's cool. Lamont is a great fighter. Hopefully I could get that rematch, because I know what I can do in a fight, but it's cool.
Tank, how much does it hurt to have the draw on your record now, and do you think it's going to stand as some sort of like renewed motivation for you, like the guys were saying, you know, as you proceed through these next couple fights?
Yeah, it just put, you know, food to the fire and things like that, fuel to the fire, but it's cool. It's cool. The draw is okay. It's all right. You know what I mean? You live and you learn. I definitely could have. That was on me, too. That was on me for sure, because I ain't pick it up when I supposed to pick it up, and I could have definitely did more.
But here's the thing. This petition, it's gaining some serious traction. Get this. Before this petition even took off, Lamont Roach's lawyer was already on a warpath. From the moment the final bell rang and that robbery of a decision was announced, Roach's team went straight for Nysak's throat. They didn't waste a second. They filed complaints, demanded an official review, and even threatened legal action if the commission didn't fix their mess.
No, well, honestly, I haven't watched the fight. We had a show that night. I haven't watched the full fight. One thing that's kind of baffling is that it wasn't a knockdown. I mean, look, he wasn't hurt. There's no doubt about that. But if you take a knee in the fight and you touch down, whilst punches are being thrown, it has to be a knockdown. I've heard some people saying, oh, that, you know, he should be disqualified. He went back to the corner. I don't buy that, to be honest with you. I mean, I think that's a warning. But it's a bit of a bizarre situation. For me, like, there was a lot of people in boxing that were saying that this is a really tough fight. Like, Lamont Roach is a serious fighter. I said it might not be the biggest profile fight, but it's actually quite a tough fight. And Shakur said to me, like, even the day before, I'm telling you, he's going to have big trouble tomorrow night. And I just feel like hopefully this could be the little something that gives Gervonta a little wake-up call to take him back to the mindset of maybe where he was.
And let me tell you, NYSAC felt the heat. After weeks of dodging questions, the New York State Athletic Commission finally broke their silence. And what they admitted? It's insane. They confirmed their instant replay system malfunctioned. That means when the 9th round knockdown happened, the ref had no way to go back and review it, even though that's literally what replay is for. Plus, they admitted the judges' scorecards were inconsistent and showed signs of potential miscalculations. Basically, they just said, oops, we might have messed up the math on a multi-million-dollar fight. And they recognized that Calvin Ford stepping onto the ring apron mid-round was illegal. That's a blatant rule violation, and yet, no disqualification was called. It's clear that Tank's knee touching the canvas could have been ruled a knockdown. But instead of admitting the ref messed up, they just said it was a judgment call. Even after all that, NYSAC still refused to overturn the decision. They straight up acknowledged how badly this fight was officiated. But instead of fixing it, they hit us with, "We will review our procedures and ensure greater accuracy in future events." At this point, NYSAC is just begging to get sued. They straight up admitted their instant replay system failed, their officiating was a mess, and that Tank's knee touching the ground could have been ruled a knockdown. Yet, after all of that, they still refused to do a single thing about it. How does that make sense? That's like a ref in the NBA admitting they called the wrong foul, but still refusing to change the outcome. It's embarrassing, it's corrupt, and it's 100% grounds for a massive lawsuit. And now, Floyd Mayweather is stepping in, and that changes everything. This isn't just any boxer demanding justice. This is Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated legend, the man who made the sport what it is today, the guy who Tank Davis himself has always looked up to. And Floyd isn't just speaking out. He's putting his name on an official petition to overturn the draw and get Lamont Roach the win he deserves. With the biggest name in boxing backing this up, NYSAC might have no choice but to act. Because the second the fight ended, everybody knew something was off. The whole boxing world was in shock when the decision was announced. Terrence Crawford? Shocked. Shakur Stevenson? Shocked. Isaac Pitbull Cruz? Even he was surprised. Why? Because Lamont Roach clearly won the fight. The stats don't lie. Roach outlanded Tank, threw more punches, controlled the ring, and had him literally taking a knee. This wasn't some debatable split decision. This was a robbery in broad daylight. And the fact that NYSAC is just brushing it off like it's nothing, that's not flying. With Floyd, the fans, and even top fighters calling out this injustice, the pressure is at an all-time high. At this point, this ain't even about the fight anymore. It's about Floyd versus Gervonta. We all know there's bad blood between these two. Tank was once Floyd's golden boy, the next Mayweather, the future of boxing. Floyd built him up, promoted him, taught him the game. But what did Tank do? Turned on him.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's, I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing.
It's exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal.
Yeah.
Tank don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
He started talking reckless, saying he never needed Floyd, calling him a hater, and even cutting ties with Mayweather Promotions to do his own thing.
What dirt? What's the name of that?
I see your people. Y'all all stepping, huh?
Man.
Nigga, where Derek at? I don't know.
He don't like
Frank. What that mean?
I don't like Floyd, motherfucker.
No, you don't. EJ do the trash talk, make you miss box.
And let's be real, Floyd never forgot that. Because if there's one thing Floyd hates, it's being disrespected. And now, he sees the perfect opportunity to knock Gervonta down a peg.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we saying what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story's going to rebuild itself, you know. But again, that's how you burn bridges. Somebody said this is the true colors of a person that's coming out, man. They can't stand it, you know. Calm is it. I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
Floyd built his career off one thing: being undefeated. That's his legacy, his brand, his entire identity.
And they say, well, it's not all about the money. Well, your kids can't eat legacy. They can eat off the currency.
And now he's watching Gervonta walk around claiming to be the next TBE, the best ever, while barely escaping with a draw against a guy Floyd believes he should have wiped the floor with? Yeah, Floyd's not letting that slide. This petition? It ain't just about justice, it's about humbling Gervonta. Floyd doesn't want Tank to be undefeated. He wants to be the one undefeated legend. And if NYSAC doesn't overturn the decision, then a rematch is the only way forward.
Hopefully, after I win, I can defend both. I want to unify, or, if we do a rematch, then we could do that.
Because right now, Gervonta's entire reputation is on the line. Even his own fans are questioning him. He knows he didn't look like a dominant champ in that ring, and if he walks away from Roach now, that's an L he'll carry forever.
The second time around, he gonna come guns blazing, and that's really when it's gonna be.
I can't wait. For Roach, this is his ticket to superstardom. He already shocked the world once. Imagine if he goes in there again and actually beats Tank with no controversy. That's life-changing. That's career-defining. So whether Gervonta likes it or not, this fight ain't over. If NYSAC doesn't step up, he'll have to settle this in the ring, and this time there won't be any excuses. What do you think? Should NYSAC overturn the decision, or should Roach and Gervonta run it back? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll see you in the next one.